Oklahoma City trailing. So for Oklahoma City right now, sharing the wing spots, it'll be Caruso and Williams. Wiggins is out there with Williams, and it's Joe in at the point. Williams passes to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Now, here is Young, covered by Joe. Pass to Houston. Off target with his three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Williams. Down low, Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
That is just fantastic pick and roll play by Jalen Williams. Going to say, okay, I can play make as well now.
Here's Houston. He's guarded by Williams. Houston passes to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Over Joe. Young's shot is off. The Thunder with the lead. Over to the wing. The wide open look here for Caruso. Williams kicks to Caruso. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
That's good from Young. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter, Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
And that one falls for Joe. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Williams outside, connects from three-point range. Williams has got 22.
Yeah, J-Dub just makes such good decisions when he's playing out of pick-and-roll action. Lets the play develop naturally.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks. Johnson against Caruso. Pass to Young. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Monday, They'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Zach LaVine and the Sacramento Kings.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
And the first one drops. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Wiggins, a screen on Young. SGA from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And stolen by Williams. Driving inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Boy, you give Jalen Williams any space, and my goodness, he will go to work.
The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Gay. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Clock at 6. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Yeah, Jalen Williams keeping his foot on the gas pedal here. He is staying in attack mode.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 to shoot. Young, no good. The Thunder leading by 6. Joe with it. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Joe's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
SGA against Young. 3-pointer. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got 7 rebounds in the game. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shane.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Young from outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by SGA. 16 feet away. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 28. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Porzingis sets the pick for Riza Shea. Offline from the top of the key.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. To the paint. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. They get the rebound. SGA double team. Outside, Dort. And he's good on the three ball. Dort's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Outside, Daniels. Johnson outside. Porzingis with a screen on Dort. Outside, Porzingis. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. And that's now 29 points for Porzingis. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. To the wing on the left. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren. SGA against Young. And the basket by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
Now, this is what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is capable of. A legit star, and he is cooking.
Holmgren with the steal. Young against SGA. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams gets the bucket.
There's a reason Jalen Williams has the green light from deep. He is so consistent.
The Hawks trail by 14. Now, here is Young. Daniels into the lane. Young finds Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Porzingis can't hit.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Johnson with the block.
Phenomenal rim protection right there by Johnson. This is the kind of defense this team is starting to expect from him.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Oklahoma City moving it around. And it misses.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Here's Young. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Holmgren in the high post. He's against Porzingis. Shai with the steal. Goes up. And he pounds it home. I had a feeling he wasn't going to lay that one in. No, sir.
Yeah, if you give Shai a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Here's SGA. Now Holmgren from outside. Daniels pulls it down.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
It's blocked.
Excellent anticipation by Lou Dort to get his hands on that one. Gosh, this guy is relentless on that end.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. Poked loose and taken away by Johnson. Fast break, the Hawks. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Young inside. He's defended by Hartenstein.
That's just tremendous defensive intensity from J-Dub. That is a nice block.
Now Hartenstein. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home. Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Young. Zadorus, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
And so Young nails them both. 1:07 left to play here in the fourth.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Thunder.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though.
Now, Kristaps Porzingis is a fundamentally sound basketball player. He has great understanding for when to shoot and when to pass.
Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Jalen Williams. Another chance here. Porzingis pulls it down. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Beyond the arc. No good there. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.